Hello everyone, happy day wherever you are. I hope that you're having a terrific week. Thanks for joining me today. So I'm Jennifer from Personal Power Life Coaching, and today I have a wellness video to share. The topic is regarding how to stay on track during the holiday season with your fitness goals and primarily your nutritional goals, your health oriented goals, whether that involves losing weight or detoxing or just eating healthier than you have before, or just staying in a balance so that you feel good before, during, and after your holiday season. And we're focusing primarily on the festivities, the parties, the gatherings, the celebrations, and all of these involve food and extra food than we're usually accustomed to receiving. So those foods come in the form of sugar, processed foods, foods that are pre-packaged in a way that's convenient to share at parties and to take with you. So automatically we know that these types of foods will be high in sugar, high in calories, high in fat, and high in a lot of additives and chemicals and components. So besides looking at those things, because we don't want to sour your experience of enjoying those foods, what are some tips and strategies and approaches that are helpful and beneficial so that you can feel good and stay more in control? So the first thing that I would suggest is to stay in line and on track with your typical regular fitness and healthy eating, conscious eating regime in the days and weeks before your celebrations and parties and gatherings. So in this month of December, if you've already started to be conscious and aware of what you're eating, how much you're eating, staying on track with your gym workouts or your fitness schedule. So whatever you're doing, you want to continue that. You want to maintain that focus. You want to maintain that positive momentum so that you feel good about yourself automatically in advance. And you already know that you're going to be attending some parties. There will be extra food and excess of foods that you normally wouldn't consume, that there's a probability that you will consume, and that you may not feel so hot afterwards. So number one is to make sure that you keep up with your regular typical regime and routine involving your healthy, nutritious eating and whatever that entails for you, and your fitness and activity levels. So going to the gym or going for your walks and runs and jogs, keeping up with your yoga, your stretching, whatever activity you do, biking, lifting weights, swimming. There are tons of options. So keep doing what you're doing and know that you'll be continuing to do it after the holidays. So that gives you peace of mind and relief and a sense of control. The second tip that I recommend is to, when you're actually attending the parties and you're actually at the events, before you get there, prepare yourself mentally in the sense of think about what to expect. In what kinds of foods will they have available? What can you anticipate? If it's a cultural gathering, think about the kind of foods that your culture normally prepares, and consider what foods you want to eat and what foods you prioritize. Like, you know that I'm going to treat myself or I'm going to splurge on this item, but I really want to stay in line. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to binge or stuff myself. So I'm going to decide in advance, this is the number one food that really matters to me, and this is the second one, and this is the third. So choose the 3 top foods that you're really excited about. And when you get there, when you're there, just know that you have those top 3s. If there are any surprise items that take your breath away or that take your eyes away, then okay, take a breath. Okay, there are more tips than that, what to do in the moment, but know in advance already that there are 3 foods that you're excited about and that you're intending to, just focus on those and in manageable portions, and then leaving space in case you get the temptation to try anything else. And bear in mind that alcohol is a whole other set of calories and sugars that will really affect your metabolism for the days after consumption. So those were the first two. And the third tip is that when you are at the event, when you're at the party, when you are at the celebration and gathering with the food in front of you, if it's a buffet and if it's like served with a lot of options, then go first to the salads. Okay, prioritize first the veggies and the raw elements such as the salad. Usually in parties, that's the only thing that will be in a natural form. And so if there are veggies, then go there first. Fill your plate up halfway or 3/4 with the vegetables. And then whatever's remaining, remember you have your 3 top foods that you want. If they're not dessert, then and they're in the entree part of it or the appetizer part, then know that you have your space designated for those treat special foods you wanted. Let's call them specialty foods for you, and they have a special place on your plate next to healthy options. So that way you have balance, and you first fill yourself up with some fiber and some healthy vitamins and minerals and nutrients from the veggies. And hopefully you have some raw options like crudité, like some raw carrot sticks or celery, or some steamed veggies, okay? Now, one tip or suggestion is that if you're going to a potluck style of party or gathering, and it means that you can bring some food. So I invite you to actually be the person that brings the salad or brings the veggies. If you are eating more raw foods for health reasons, or you are avoiding grains, or you're doing low carb, or you can't go wrong with a salad no matter what. And sometimes at parties, no one else brings a salad, but when you get there and they see someone did bring it and it's nicely prepared, and it doesn't have to be complicated, everyone else loves it because everyone else is, what I've noticed over the years in parties is that there are the folks that are also caring about their health, and the salad adds a nice balance to things, so everything is not so rich and heavy and dense. So be the person who brings the salad or the healthy option, whatever that is for you. If it's vegan, if you're doing vegan food, then, or vegetarian, then be the person who brings the vegan and vegetarian option, so that you automatically have something you know you can eat that you prepared, and you're not at a loss for options, and you don't starve, which you probably won't do anyways unless you eat before the party, and you'll be able to avoid overeating things that you're going to regret later, okay? And it's just, that depends basically on what you would regret or what you are wanting to avoid and what you're looking to enhance in your diet. So those are some tips and strategies to help you stay on track, stay the course throughout the holiday season, to avoid overeating, to feel good about yourself through the whole process and experience, to stay in high moods, and to keep your health in check, right? Because it's not just about being the weight that you want, but it's just about keeping your health in an optimal balance level, so that you're not concerned about taking medication after the festivities and then starting 2018 with some lamentations about what you ate and what you did, and now you have to hit the gym hard. And so instead of going through that hamster wheel and just running like on the machine, rather, let's take the power, put the power in your hands by your conscious, active decision-making power and wherewithal to decide in advance what's important to you, keeping up your regular fitness and nutrition regime in the days and weeks before your parties and festivities, and then being prepared when you get there. Make a beeline for the veggies and the salads and the healthy options, and then knowing you have your space for your treats and your specialty food, and also be the person who brings the healthy option if you anticipate that there won't probably be that such possibility. So you can make the difference and you can be the change. And that way you're not a victim. You are empowered. You are clear about what you want and what's important, and you can stay focused and aligned with your goals. And health is your wealth. So this all comes down to health and wellness. All right, so this way it's all inclusive. No one is left out. You don't have to be the odd person out, but you are partaking in the celebrations and adding some depth and variety and health to wherever you'll be going. So that's it for today. Staying healthy, aligned, well, and conscious throughout this holiday season, and stepping into the new year with greater levels of happiness and joy. Have a great day, and thanks for joining, and I'll see you soon. Bye.